So I went to the thrift store a while back and got a bunch of stuff. It's been sitting in the closet for like months now, and I just wanted to see, you know, what it all is, because there's some stuff here that doesn't have any labels on it. And I wanted to see if a lot of it still worked. Physical media hoarder, you know. So let's start from the bottom of the pile. What is this? Busytown Best Reading Ever User Guide. Hmm? Oh, I see. So this is a Richard Scarry's Busytown reading video game, like a computer game for children. Windows, Mac. System requirements for Windows 95 and 98 only. Or a Power Macintosh. Alright then. See that? I wonder how good the condition of the CD is. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty clean, if I do say so myself. Definitely something to keep for, you know, when I build my crazy. So, let's see. Corel Print Office. And it's got Angie's written on it in marker. Publishing solutions for your business. Create eye-catching documents for all your business needs with the easy-to-use tools in Corel Print Office. Paint, what? Comprehensive publishing solution for home offices and small businesses includes easy photo printing, thousands of business-specific clip art images, and hundreds of professionally designed customizable templates. Get polished results every time with Corel Print Office. It says Disc 1 is program files, sample files, fonts, borders, backdrops, phrases, clip art images, photos, objects, and frames. Disc 2, clip art images, and Disc 3, photos. System requirements, Windows 95 or NT 4.0. And then this is only one disc in it, which means that this probably came in a set. It's got a quick start guide here on the back, but if you can tell, the disc doesn't say Print Office. Ooh. It says Print Artist 6.0 CDR Compact Disc Recordable, which tells me that this is a data disk of some sort that I could probably run on my Windows 7 computer if I do it right. There's a really clean disk. Really clean. You can see the burn line, so it didn't use all of the data on it. That is something I will test. Encyclopedia Britannica for Windows and Macintosh. So I guess this is just a computer encyclopedia, like a book you'd get, but in disc form. Yes. Again, very clean. This is probably the cleanest discs I've ever seen from a thrift store, because typically a lot of the thrift stores I go to do not take care of their equipment. Okay, so this is weird. I remember this one. Class of 2009, St. Catherine of Alexandria School. St. Catherine of Alexandria Elementary School. There's a cover with a bunch of people's faces and the church on it. St. Catherine of Alexandria, Riverside, California, class of 2009. DVD-R. Doesn't have the whole thing burned, but as you can tell, again, very clean quality. Definitely going to go through this and maybe see if I ought to, like, return this as some sort of memory, because I can probably drive to Riverside if I had to, you know? And this thing... Oh, yes! A Blu-ray disc of Dunkirk in a not Blu-ray case. It's a little dusty, but not scratched. So, definitely usable. Oh yes, I remember this one, because I thought it was really funny. Oregon Trail 2. For, gosh, what is it for? Version 1.0 for Windows and Macintosh. So this is probably another Windows 95 release, if not older, to be honest. Oregon Trail 2, 1994. So the year Doom 2 came out. Yeah, it's not even Windows 95 because that obviously wasn't out yet. Macintosh System 7 7 point whatever numbers. Microsoft Windows 486 or higher. Microsoft Windows 3.1 or higher. Or MS-DOS 5.0 or later. Oh, so this could work in DOS. 256 color SVGA display. 4 megabytes of RAM required. 8 recommended. You need a mouse. And 12 megabytes of hard disk space. And a double-speed CD-ROM drive. I think a lot of these games in particular will be usable on the Windows 7, but we will have to see. Because I really hope they are. That would be hilarious. Highlights from The Phantom of the Opera, the original cast recording starring Michael Crawford, Sarah Brightman, and Steve Barton. This is a soundtrack of sorts. Or highlights, yeah. Cameron McIntosh and the Really Useful Theatre Company Ltd. Present highlights from The Phantom of the Opera with a big song list and a bunch of credits. All the original stuff in the case seems to be good. This is the actual disc. And wow, again, not burned all the way, but almost all the way, and not a scratch on it. I didn't know people took so much care of their CDs. That's really nice. Definitely gonna be playing that later for my wife, because I think she likes that one a lot. This is Kung Fu Panda 1 widescreen DVD, but it has writing on it that would tell me that it's either been labeled very specifically on purpose, or it has been overwritten somehow. I don't think you can do that to DVDs, though. Unless they're printed as data discs. I don't see any burn lines to indicate that the whole disc is, well, the whole disc has been used, but there's a lot of scratches on it. Small scratches, which just implies a lot of wear to me. So like a lot of aging, but not necessarily data corrupting scratches, I hope. What is this? Microsoft PictureIt. Make good pictures, great pictures. Designed for Windows NT and Windows 95. For distribution with a new PC only. For product support, contact the manufacturer of your PC. And on the back is the exposing of another disc. So I think if I open this, this is a 2-disc set. Let's see. Do not make illegal copies of this disc. Designed for Microsoft Windows NT, Microsoft PictureIt. It's basically what it said on the front of the case, version 2.0. Here's the front of the case, by the way. Kodak, huh? In partnership with Kodak. So this is the back. The Print Shop Deluxe, Windows 95-98, compact disc, version 10. This is a completely different program. Is this supposed to come with this? This is obviously here for a second disc, and the holders for it, the little plastic holders, are somewhat broken. Does it say... Oh, it says nothing about a second disc. So I'm assuming that somebody just threw that in as a bonus because they couldn't find the other disc that goes with this, if there even was supposed to be another disc. I don't know. Bonus programs to archive, for sure. Maybe there's something here in this... That's another thing I wanted to do. If there's a program that isn't here in this pile, like on the Internet Archive, I wanted to see if I could archive it, because that would be really sick. What do we got? We have an Albertsons branded CD case that says Dirt Bike. ThrottleTV.com presents Dirt Bikes Unsung Heroes. From Circle King. I guess that's the production company. It's a DVD. Let's see. It's like that Panda, the Kung Fu Panda case. Where is the hinge for it? Oh. Ah, I see. It's been sealed with Scotch tape. It's a little annoying. Is that actually where the hinge is? Oh, I'm an idiot. The hinge is right here. Where Albertsons is facing up. I'm an idiot. I didn't need my knife at all. So, Dirt Bikes Unsung Heroes, huh? Oh, very scratched. This is the kind of condition I was expecting from a thrift store pull, especially from a Salvation Army. I could probably get the files off of this with the right programs, but it might not be possible for this to have a very good playback anymore, you know? Oh, right, this one doesn't have the front of it. Oops. Next generation integrated tools, Microsoft Office Professional and Bookshelf for Windows 95. So this is Microsoft Office Pro and Bookshelf. Office Suite with integrated CD-ROM library now includes Microsoft Money for Windows 95. This is Disk 1 installation disk, and it says 2 CD up here in the binding. Oh, I didn't. Right there on the binding. So, that's actually really clean. It's a little dusty, but nothing that can't be fixed. And because I didn't see one, there is not a Disk 2. I hope that isn't needed. What do we got? MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. MechWarrior 2 31st Century Combat for Windows 95. ATI 3D Rage Edition. Offered only with IBM Aptiva PCs, not to be sold separately. Oops. Activision has developed this along with non-linear arts and I can't tell if that's a Q or a P because it's like a backwards P. FPSP Corporation? Oh, FASA. I see. It's on the disc as well. Ooh, again, very scratched. I don't know if that would be playable anymore. I can do my best to restore it, but this is what the back of the case looks like because the front artwork was not here, as you can tell. Okay, we got 2 more. Oh yes, these 2 are blank CDs. This one has been burned. There's been barely anything burned on it, but it's just dusty, still not scratched. And this orange one is not scratched at all, looks to be completely used. So I guess we'll see what's on here, if somebody encoded a video game to these, or if they used them as data discs, or if they are just a bunch of songs that were thrown on. And we're going to be examining all of it. So, as you can see, I have organized these into 4 piles. We have computer games, we have movies, we have computer programs, and we have, presumably, music discs, because only this one is confirmed to be a music disc. These 2 are blank, so I don't know what those are going to be. Those are going to be the biggest surprises for sure. We're going to start with the movies, which is why you can hear the PS4 in the background, is because I'm actually going to just go through the movies and make sure they all actually work. And I'm going to use the PS4 for that because that plays DVDs and Blu-rays pretty well. And we're going to start with this one, this class of 2009 from St. Catherine of Alexandria in Riverside, California. Alright, so, got the DVD, and we're going to just pop it in and see what happens. I don't have a disc in there, so let's get that around there. We'll just see what happens, really. Come on. There's a disc loading icon. And, yeah, away we go. Let's just see what's on here. Alright. Guess we do this. I wonder how long this is. Who am I? Child of God. Future music producer. Hey, it's your baby. Future mechanic. Okay. Oh, wow, this is a little long. Oh, it's half an hour long? Okay. So this is just going through I'm using the touchpad right now to just scroll through this. This is actually pretty cool. I don't know who any of these folks are. Let's just go to the menu again. What is the school ground? This just seems to be like one of those movie maker, like Photoshop. Not Photoshop, but like there's one of these movie maker compilations. It's got that old, oh, where's that, the date? I want the date icon back. It's got that old red date marker from like old Canon cameras, like the one my mother used to have. Might still have, actually. I don't know. This is just a picture of the whole school ground, it seems. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. Cool. I would probably want to return this to the church itself because, A, obviously, it's not mine. But B, it also just might be better for, like, whoever's still there that remembers this being taken. It would be nice to have on record. What I do admire most, though, actually, is that this is burned with that, what's it? That Simon Retro video that had that Windows Media Center computer by HP. And it's got that software on it that actually burns a label onto the CD in this same style, except you can't customize it nearly as much. This is way more customized, I think, than that one. Unless it's not. This actually might be... Oh. Yeah, look. Okay, you might not be able to see because the quality might be too low. It says HP and LightScribe. That's what the name of the program was, LightScribe. This might actually be... This might have actually been made on that same computer, as far as I know. I don't know, because that computer, I think, had Windows Vista or 7 on it, and this is 2009, so that would have been a Vista year, I think. But, like, it's LightScribe, it's HP. It just reminded me of that, and I actually might be right. Maybe it is that computer, because it's one of those Media Center computers that could burn, that had LightScribe functionality with it, which is, like, something you never really see or hear about, you know? So... I know it's perfectly clean, but let's try Dunkirk next. This Dunkirk Blu-ray. Whoa. This is the only Blu-ray on the on this list today. Yep, Dunkirk. We've got the image with it, which is good because that means it's one of those officially produced Blu-rays. It's not like bunch of other Blu-rays I have that are a bit more like amateur produced that don't have the icon. At least I don't think they do. DVDs definitely don't. Okay. Dang it. Oh, I can't skip it. How many previews is it going to force me to go through? Oh, okay. Very boring menu. Nothing like what DVD menus used to be. 10 scenes. Okay then. I mean, if it works well enough to load, it probably works to play through the whole movie because of, you know, the fact that it doesn't have a scratch on it. So... I'm just going to unplug that and get it out of the way. That's very cool. So I've got the Christopher Nolan film Dunkirk, I guess. And now for the DVDs, which is, let's see, Kung Fu Panda with this really weird writing on it. Makes it look super bootlegged. It's got these numbers like 523C and then 052 that's been scribbled on 3. I want to say C again because it matches this one. 523C, 523C. Yeah. Anyways, let's give it a go. It's got that aging scratch on it, but you know, hopefully it could work because At least the first movie is actually a really good movie. So, I would not mind having this and watching it again, just to because I don't remember what the movie's like. Okay. Sick. Okay, so from here I can... Oh, I can't... Why would I not be able to go to the menu? Let me skip all these previews. Let me just make sure that I can actually get to the menu. Oh, licensed only for non-commercial private viewing in homes. Oh my. Oh, criminality. Who cares, man? Who even cares anymore? Alright. Nice menu. Nice, got little poses. Oh look, you can actually up, down, up. That's really cool. That is surprisingly compatible with the controller. Yo. It's Jackie Chan. I think that's Jackie Chan's character. Okay, so he's got the poses on the scenes. The scenes animate. That's sick. Already better than Dunkirk's menu. Stupid Blu-ray. This is why you gotta go back to DVDs, man. DVDs have enough space for the creativity. Frick me. Actually, you know what? Let's go to setup and just take a look at the features. Okay, we got Dolby 5.1 and 2. Filmmaker's commentary. Subtitles are okay. Special features. It's very smooth, no stutters, which indicates to me that the scratches all over the disc don't seem to be doing much to it. Let's do scene selection again. Let me just skip to like some point in the video, or movie. I'm sorry, not video. Sheesh. I've been on YouTube for too long, man. Let's just go to here. Just see if it plays properly.
After you, Panda.
After you, Panda. Alright, no stutters. Okay. I mean, I can't watch the whole thing now, obviously. In fact, I'd probably get in trouble on YouTube or something for showing too much of this all at once. Because, you know, gotta be gay and all that. But, this seems to be working really well. Yeah, I think this is probably viewable. I'll view it in the bedroom with the DVD player in there with my wife when we're, like, trying to fall asleep or something, and I'll see then, but this seems to be really good. It's this one that's gonna have the big issues, I think. This Dirt Bikes Unsung Heroes one. Honestly, my expectations for this one is it will load, it will get to the menu, and then it will break, essentially, as soon as I play the movie. So, I'm not the highest expectations. Honestly, if the PlayStation can even find it, yeah, that's good. So it knows there's a disc in there, which is good. It's going to have a hard time decoding it, I would imagine. Oh, no! We're actually up to the piracy warning. That's cool. Oh, it's in 4:3! Let's go! The best aspect ratio. Circle King Networks, Inc. I have a couple friends that are, like, really into this stuff, so... American culture, baby. Is there no menu? Is this just... Does it just start? I don't get it. I thought there was going to be like a main menu. Streaming video rentals. Oh, this is a preview. What the frick? most robust looking preview I've ever seen. Goodness. Dude, this scream, pardon my French, but this screams badass American energy. I like it. If I can get all of the files to decode properly, I will watch this thing like the whole way through. Because, you know, I've been, you know, dooming a bit over how America doesn't have much of a culture anymore, but this sort of like bravado, like hyper raw desert attitude, and especially since I live in the desert, I live around these kinds of folks. This is like peak American white man culture, essentially. I like how the editing is scaring me all the time because I'm worried that that's the DVD actually freaking out. 50 Inc. interview, John P. Gabe M. Stillwater session. Okay. Even though I know if the DVD wasn't gonna work, it would just freeze. Intro, Atlanta, Foam Pit, Bellicose. Is that how you say it? Bellicose Pit Bike MX, Cooperland Rehab Supermoto, OKC FMX, and then there's next, which would be, let's see, Pister Pro Pit Bike Test, Little Sahara, Sand Jam 2008, Tulsa FMX. I've got friends that go to Tulsa all the time. Tulsa Arena Cross, Oklahoma ATV Freestyle. There's more? Lake Elsinore MX, Roosterville Pit Bike MX, Crash Section, Nebraska ATV, and credits. Okay. There's a next over here that's been blacked out and like main menu has been superimposed on it. This is interesting because I live relatively close to Lake Elsinore. Like I could get there in under an hour is essentially where I live. I actually used to live much closer to it, like the city right next to it. Like basically I used to live like 5 minutes from the lake itself if you really wanted to be technical. I want to draw a straight line through all the land and stuff. So, interesting. Okay, so let me just go back to the scenes and play one of... Let me just play one of the scenes. Let's do the Lake Elsinore one, actually. I'm interested. Let's just start it and see if the disc can actually play. The metal soundtrack is already giving me much happiness. You can't see, but I'm air guitaring to this. That is sick. This is already more than I thought the DVD was capable of, so I can definitely rip the files off and archive it, for sure. I'm honestly happy about that, because I was scared that this wouldn't even load, considering how scratched it was. This is a sick track, what the heck? Good drumming, good tone. Oh, dude! Perfect vocals, holy. Don't think you understand. I'm a huge metalhead, huge. This is big for me. If the whole movie is like this, I am watching this, bro. I am sitting down and watching this. Okay, I should stop because I do have to go through all these other discs as well. Holy cow! Okay, so not only did it load better than I expected, but it even, like, has blown me away with its production quality, which is great. It's amazing. Dirt Bikes Unsung Heroes, huh? Cool, man. That's sick. So those are all the movies. Let's do the CDs now. We're just gonna assume that they're audio CDs. This Phantom of the Opera one doesn't have... Yeah, it doesn't have, like, really too many scratches. I'm just gonna pop it in and make sure it plays. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 4 can read CDs. I would be genuinely shocked if it didn't. Unsupported disc. It's an audio disc. Oh, come on. The PS3 could do it. I bet you. I've got one in the bedroom. Well, that's just silly. Maybe all audio discs won't work. Let's move this to the computer. Alright, so we're at the Windows 7 station now. The computer I'm running is an Optiplex 780. What's it? Intel Core Duo. Windows 7. I upgraded it to Windows 7 Ultimate. It didn't put all of the data that's needed on here. It's like the games and stuff. So it's not exactly right. But, you know, I used this previously as like an experimental computer just to see if things would work a certain way. I have Brave Nightly on here. I've got OBS, Discord, VLC, and Universal Control. Also got Audacity. And this is more so just to like see what all the what this computer was capable of, to be honest. I've been using it to try to burn some DVDs, and what I'm having right now is a problem where it starts the DVD with the audio a second late. So there's a desync, and no matter what I did to like the file format or the audio bit rate or the frame rate, it still happens like that, even if I blew it down to... Wait, well, this is a DVD? DVD drive audio CD. Oh, okay. Let's play audio CD using Windows Media Player. Oh, I'm stupid. Of course this is a audio CD. This is the Phantom of the Opera one. Okay. Well, this will probably work. I'll rip this later. Sorry, I forgot that I wasn't doing the blank discs first. That makes me sound really silly. Yeah. So let's put this here, and let's get to the blank discs. Let's start with the orange one. It's just one of these CDs that I used to have a lot as a kid. These Memorex Cool Colors CDR. Very cool stuff. This one's got a bit of a nice orange to it, and this other one's blue. Let's hope. Let's see, what will this one have? Because if it doesn't work in here, I can use VLC as well to take a look inside. That's if it'll recognize it, which it should. It's blank? Oh! This is a blank CD. This disc is empty. Open the Burn tab to create a list of items to burn to disk. Well, golly gee, why on earth were they selling... Who gave away a blank CD in a case, just one blank CD, for like $1 at this thrift store? So I guess that burn layer that I was thinking was there is actually nothing at all. This one has to have something, though, because there's a ring on it. In fact, let me get the couple of fingerprints off this thing before I put it in. There. We should, I don't know if I should zoom out at all. Either way. Yeah. Sorry about the mess on my desk. Computer's right here. I've been putting the discs into it. Alright, let's just see. Oh, and by the way, this other monitor is the 5.4 monitor that I have plugged into the Windows 10 here on the side. That's my main computer. Does this not have anything on it? Hasn't... It is struggling right now. I don't think it likes whatever is inside of it. It does not. Oh, here we go. DVD drive empty. Wait, so is this another empty disc? This disc is empty. Really? So I have 2 blank CDs that I got for $1 each. That can't be right. It has a ring on the inside of it. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but on the very inner ring, it looks like there's a burn layer there. How is there nothing on this? I'm shocked, frankly. Absolutely floored. Let's just go through the DVDs here to see if I can access the files on here as well. Like this Dirt Bikes one in particular. Because I'm worried that if I leave this alone for too long, it'll eventually like decay and get unstable. So I definitely want to get this archived as quickly as I can. This is the video that I was trying to burn, by the way. Something for my wife. DVD drive, Unsung _ hero. I can play the movie. Yeah, let's use Windows Media Player. Gosh, what a pretty looking UI. DVD, special features, audio, track 1, captions, there's no captions on angle to program. Let me... Can I skip this? I cannot skip this. Can I exit full screen? So is this the native resolution? No, I can scale it up. This might be the native resolution that is like 480p or something. Alright, shut up. Let me set this as Dirt Bikes Unsung Heroes Archive, because I can probably open this. Yeah, here we go. Audio, TS, nothing here. Video, yeah, here's where all the goods seem to be. Let's go to 4.1. Which one's this one? 1742 long, 720 by 480. It's just under a gig large at the standard DVD bit rate. And frame rate, I should say. Will it play in VLC? Will VLC cooperate, I should ask. Is that better? Hang on. If I just move it into... Oh, I can't. Nope, it's just lagging. Okay, so the computer's lagging now. Alright. Yeah, and just to talk about this computer a little more, this is something that I managed to snag from my grandfather, who has like had it wiped and everything, so I could just use it. It was a Windows 7 like business, like professional. Yeah, Windows 7 professional initially on here, and then I upgraded it to Ultimate just to see, and it didn't do anything. Didn't change anything, so I don't know if I did it right. Oh, it's a foam pit. And it's got an internal speaker and such, and yeah, 32-bit, so, you know, it's not great or anything, but it does the job. John Phillips. How do they get those ATVs out of the foam pit, is what I want to know. I love how much metal there seems to be on this. This is oh, I accidentally opened Windows Explorer. No, thank you. This is awesome. Okay, so I can definitely get the archives out of here. I am going to do that. I'm going to copy the files, and I am going to just drop them in here. That'll take a little bit, so just skip to whenever this is all over, which should be in about 16 minutes. Look, bubbles. I got the Bubbles screensaver to work. Okay, so I moved some of the files, but it's honestly taking too long, so I've got to, or copied, not moved. I gotta get a move on here. So, alas, continue I must. So let me get this stack in order here. This is the Kung Fu Panda movie. We already know that that works. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this be. Blu-ray obviously won't work in this disk drive. This works in the disk drive, I'm sure. Now, onto the computer games. So I want to see if these work. I'm going to zoom in on the screen again a little bit for you guys, so that if the game does load, you guys get a much better image quality. It would be very funny if this actually worked. B-E-S-T-R-E-A-D. Okay, so that's busy. I don't know what that would even be. Oh, best read. Right, duh. Run mautorun.exe. Sure. Oh, and I can install it, of course, because this is a computer game, so you install a shortcut on your computer. Sure. Why not? Holy cow, it's got the old graphics set up. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the best reading program setup program. That's unironically what it says. This program will install best reading program on your computer. It is strongly recommended that you exit all Windows programs before running this setup. Warning, this program is protected by copyright law and international treaties. No one cares. C, our scary reading is the path. Next. Oh, and we've got a data usage meter by the looks of it. Copying program files. Sick. Installation successful. Excuse my mouth. I'll just plug the charger back into this camera. Move it up a little closer. It's asking if I want to play the game. I'm going to say... Gosh dang it. Could you just straight... There we go. Yeah. I'm going to say yes, just to get it going. Please set your monitor to 256 colors. I don't know how to do that.
Voila! My brand new Storymobile.
Please type your name. So, this is a cutscene. I press escape, puts up a loading screen for me. Oh, I skipped it all.
Isn't this neat?
Okay.
All it needs is some good stories.
It seems to be running really well.
We'll find some great ones in
And knowing that this is a Windows 95 like game or whatever, this is probably the intended frame rate.
Build in no time. We need to drive around and let's hit the road.
I just love clicking. Interesting. I could change the animation states by just clicking. Pause the animation states. Move them.
Is this the...
Oh shoot. Can I...
Hi, Bruno.
Hang on, let me go back, hit exit.
Are you sure you want to quit?
Yes. Oh, and here are the credits. Okay. Hit escape again. Oh, okay. Oh, and it loaded up the programs for me. Best reading program README and the uninstall shortcut. Okay. Here's your scary, blah, blah, blah. These are basically the same things that are in the manual itself. This is the uninstallation guide, I guess. Cool. So, at least I know that that works. And that would honestly be a very nice little computer game to have for the future. Let's do Oregon Trail 2, which, from the looks of it, seems to be the oldest game I have here. I remember hearing stories about how great the first one was. So, to know that this one is its sequel is kind of cool. Oh. This isn't a computer game. It's a... What? Oregon 2. Data, DOS demo, DOS TXT. Do I need DOSBox for this? MS-DOS application setup. Let me just stop that. Amazon ND, Museum D, or Amazon D, Museum D. OT DOS D. What the heck? Stories D. I assume D means directory. MOS. DOS TXT. Oregon 2. Oregon Trail 2. Blah. These are system requirements. What is Oregon? The Oregon Trail. Sorry if I bumped the camera there. Writing. Oh, okay. So, do I press setup or the PRT batch file? An error has occurred. If you choose ignore, you should save your work in a new file. If you close, the application will terminate. Close, I guess. What about PRT? What does the batch file do? Demo menu. Well, all the files are here. So it seems like all I would have to do is just I don't know, get DOSBox on here and run it in DOSBox, because it doesn't seem to... Oh, this is an icon image. It doesn't seem to want to work for me. It's... Oh, here are the sounds and AVI. Oh my. Video clips, huh? Let's take a look-see into these. 10-second long. This must be an asset in the game files. What about this one? Okay. That's 3 seconds long. That's 0 seconds long. This is 2 minutes 19. This has to be like an actual video file.
The United States in the mid-1800s. Ours is a large nation, a young nation full of restless. Along the way, they explore.
Okay, so this is probably like an intro cutscene for the game itself. And this would be... Well, that's just a texture of some kind, obviously, that I'm upscaling way too large, considering that it's a 78 by 96. Holy cow. I don't even know what that is. That's too blurry. So these just seem to be a lot of animated textures that I don't have a reference point for. Like, what the heck is this? I don't even know. I guess this is a computer game that I just need to, Why does it play the audio track? There's not an audio track here that it should be sourcing to. Like, it opened Windows Media Player first and played that. I don't know why. Let me go to sound. No, those are all DLL files. These just seem to be core game files. Where the heck did it get the song then? Is it from one of these folders? I doubt it. Maybe? Music. OTII demo. Application? Cannot create driver. Okay. Voice.
The United States in the mid.
Oh. Oh, so it opened the music file, I guess because it was the only one it thought it could? Ah. IND loop. Okay. Voice A8A.
Do not succeed. But for those who do, the rewards are great. Adventure on the trail, and opportunity at its end. A new life in a new land.
Oh, we have MIDI sequences as well. Okay, so this is definitely the most antiquated file, I suppose one could say, you know. Definitely something I want to examine more thoroughly, especially if I am going to actually try to archive this. Probably going to need DOSBox for it, though. Okay, now for MechWarrior 2. The requirements for this game are probably not that heavy, because this is a 1996 game, if the copyright on the back is to be believed. It is scratched to hell and back, and I'm going to see if I can even get the computer to recognize it. I am just as worried as I was about the Dirt Bikes movie. Let's see, copyright 1996, Activision, Battle Mech and MechWarriors 2, blah blah blah. Trademarks of FASA Corporation. Okay. Play audio CD again? No thank you. Let me just open this. Okay, so this is another thing where the computer doesn't actually want to play the game because I guess it can't compile the files properly. DirectX, these are graphics drivers for audio and video. Cool. Let me just press start. Oh my. Press more. Electronic registration, blah 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 blah. Seems to be music. Let me try to install it, see what happens. Did it do anything? This is the uninstall package. There's not a README. that I'm seeing. Oh, here's the README. This file can be accessed from the MechWarrior title screen by clicking on More and then clicking Technical Help. I don't think the technical help is going to help me here. Gonna be real. Last minute information. Oh dear. There's a lot of troubleshooting things in here in regards to drivers. Oh boy. Mech 2. These are just core files, I assume. Man, there is a lot here. These appear to be various textures and buttons, files. Oh, this is just a file list. Probably have to check to make sure they're all there. Otherwise the game won't work. Oh my. Internet. Support at Activision.com or http://www.activision.com. CompuServe. I don't even know what these numbers mean. That's how old this is. I don't even know what these means. Computer BBS, settings 8 and 1, and then a phone number. Please note, technical support for NetMech is available via our online servers only. Back when online was spelled with a hyphen, apparently. And these are the phone numbers for North America, United Kingdom, and Australia for customer support. Okay, so why won't it start? I want to actually play the video game. Install. Does it just not want to? I don't know why. Program files? Is it trying to install? I don't see anything. This is the Richard Scarry game from the looks of it. Definitely will need the disk to run. This is a little confusing. Splash MIDI sequence. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be genuinely real with you. What is this? Logo 4 video clip. Oh, that's just the startup screen. Why can't I get past the start? Man, it is chugging. It doesn't want to work. Start MechWarrior 2. I don't think it wants to work. But the music's working. What happens if I press technical help? Oh goodness. Windows 95, yeah. Universal game questions. Cowardice is always an unfortunate option. Press escape at any time to leave the game. Based? Why is my frame rate choppy? Interesting. What a fascinating help screen you have here. Why doesn't my starmate join up when I tell him or her to? If your starmate is engaged in battle, he or she will not break combat. He or she is bound by honor to finish the battle. Dude, this game seems cool. I want to install it, gosh dang it. I don't know how to install. It should just be press install, right? Installation setup. Minimum requirements. I guarantee I exceed those requirements wholesale, even on a system like this. Press install and then next in the welcome box to continue installation. Bro, I press install. Exit? Okay. Oh. Restart this program as an administrator. Yes. That actually might be what the problem is. I should probably start it as administrator. Really? Run as administrator. Install. Oh! MechWarrior 2 setup. Oh my gosh. I broke through! And we get music for the wizard as well. That's cool. Welcome to the MechWarrior 2 ATI 3D Rage Special Edition Setup Program. This program will install MechWarrior 2 ATI 3D Rage Special Edition on your computer. This came out the same year as Quake, so I'm wondering what this has to offer. Requires 130 megabytes. The animations are run from the hard disk, but the movies are run from the CD. But the movies look incredible. I'm going to do the full-blown installation because surely my computer can do it. I don't see why it couldn't. Can I move this? Oh, nice. Look at this. Little, like, clan flags of some kind. That's sick. We got this eagle with what seems to be a katana over... I don't know what this is. And then a wolf of some kind. I'll just wait and see. Oh, the audio stopped. Also, I'm sorry, I'm trying to write a text here on my flip phone. This is easily a much cooler setup than like anything else I've ever been through. And I know that probably sounds really silly, but I think the nature of having the game physically and copying the files over and knowing that it's yours is, in a weird way, very comforting. It's an experience I don't get nowadays with stuff like Steam and all that. And I know that that's kind of arbitrary and ridiculous to a lot of people, but I think that this whole process is really cool. It's something that I don't get to do anymore, you know? Also, I guess while I wait, I'll just read out the back of this case here. MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. You are a mercenary, caught in a brutal war between two rival houses of the Inner Sphere. Honor and glory have yielded to betrayal and greed. Now a combat-hardened warrior, your quest leads you to pilot your mech into darker, more desperate realms of the universe, where victory means nothing, and power, fame, and the almighty C-Bill mean everything. So considering that this seems to be a sequel to another game, I don't have much context as to what that means, but it definitely sounds like there's a world here that's worth taking a look at. And the publishers, of course, are Activision and FASA Corporation. Compact disc, and get the trademarks and copyrights and all that. I like these pictures, though. Like, I don't know if I can get a good light on it here, but these pictures, sorry, are really cool. This looks like my jam, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, 100%. By clicking on the yes button of the following screen, you are consenting to be bound and becoming a party to this agreement. What is that agreement? It's probably standard stuff like, please don't copy the files off of this game because unauthorized copying of things is illegal. Do you want to install NetMech, the 8-player networkable version, which runs on any 100% Windows 95 compatible network, including IPX, TCP/IP, and modem? Note, installing NetMech only uses an additional 228K of disk space. If you do not install NetMech now in order to install later, you must first uninstall MechWarrior 2 and then reinstall MechWarrior 2 and NetMech. Well, I don't want to do that, so yeah, I'll install that. It's like one file. Welcome to Activision's electronic registration to ensure product support. I don't think that's necessary. I'll register later. MechWarrior 2 setup complete. Determine if my system needs to have direct play and direct sound installed. I would be very surprised if it did. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, now what? Why did it close? I don't think it's open anymore. So, do I hit start again? Oh, now it's a new screen. Play MechWarrior 2 or play NetMech. So this must be the online functionality of whatever the single player is. I hope it plays. I would actually... The only game I've gotten to work so far has been the Richard Scarry book. Not the book, but the reading game. And no offense, this was something I was kind of interested in. I hope the scratches on the disc aren't what's causing this to not work. 143 megabytes. That's it? Bro. Was it in program files where it was stored? I don't actually know where the files were stored. Anyways, I'm going to try that again. I'm going to start it as administrator. I'm assuming this is supposed to be way quicker. Oh. I was going to say, did I crash it? About MechWarrior 2? No. Let me just play the game. Ah, what? What's the big deal? Why can't I get this to work? I want to play this game. Well, we installed it, so wherever the files are, they should work later. Maybe it's unironically because I have a version of Windows that's way too modern, which would make me a little sad. But I suppose that would give me an excuse to break the Windows XP computer out and see if that's actually old enough as far as sound drivers and stuff. So this is the Microsoft, not Microsoft, but the Corel Print Office, which actually contains Angie's Print Artist 6.0 disc. And I'm going to see what's on it. Let's see what it pulls up. Is it going to start with another audio file? Because it doesn't know what to look for. What are the system requirements for this thing anyway? I never actually looked. That's kind of my fault. Take a look later. Run launcher.exe. Well, that's a cute little user interface. Sierra Home website, PrintArtist 6.0. The fastest, easiest, most creative home printing software anywhere. Instantly create thousands of beautiful, one-of-a-kind projects, including greeting cards, signs, scrapbooks, labels, banners, calendars, and even crafts. PrintArtist. Install. Well, this is kind of nice, kind of charming. Performing system tests. Welcome to the PrintArtist 6.0 setup program, and it's got the same things that all the other setup programs have told me. I'm gonna click yes, even if it said something I shouldn't have said yes to. Sure. That's the good destination for it. Let's do cut. Oh, can I go back? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't require the CD to run. So it just copies the files straight over to the computer, and this is like a one-time installation disk? Well, gosh dang. That's kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. You wish games nowadays were that considerate. Because, you know, it's actually yours. PrintArtist website. Registration? Oh no, do I have to pay for this? No way. Surely I can just break a file and have it not require a registration. Not compatible with previous versions of PrintArtist. Okay, that's fine. I don't have any of those anyway. Enter the source and destination directories and then press the convert documents. I don't have documents to convert, so close, I guess. Please register now. Your registration enables Sierra to notify you about product updates. Register later. Thank you for having that button. That is something nothing does nowadays. Absolutely nothing lets you do that. Acrobat Reader is necessary if you wish to view the manual. Well, I don't need to view the manual. I just need to view the README, and I don't need to install Adobe Reader. It'll just open in WordPad. Thank you for choosing blah blah blah. Minimum requirements: Windows 95, 98, or NT 4.0. Minimum Pentium 100, 16 megabytes of RAM, 97 megabytes free hard drive space, 4x CD-ROM drive, SVGA display, 256 colors at 640 by 480, keyboard, mouse. Supports printers, black and white, color, laser, inkjet, dot matrix, 9-pin and 24-pin compatible. Premium, Pentium 133 Plus, 32 megabytes of RAM, 16-bit true color at 800 by 600. I guarantee you I can run a lot better than that. Oh, so now there's a run button. So let me press run. Sierra Home. Isn't Sierra the same company that distributed the original Half-Life? Pick a project. Birthday cards, holiday cards, all occasion cards, announcement cards, scrapbooks, specialty products, craft sets, stationery. Because it's the word stationary, but an E instead of an A. So stationery. Banners and signs, calendars, certificates, or my documents. Let's do a birthday card. Men and women, families, children, friends, or other. Or blank. Let's look at a template. Holy cow. Let's do this. Coworker from all of us lovers. I can send one of these to my wife. Let's see. What's the one that like best suits her vibe, frankly? Just hearts, keys, a lot of kissing. We've got great chemistry. That's great. Oh, let's just do something simple like this one. Oh, I can move the elements around. I'm trying to hit undo here. Let me recenter this and move that element back on the screen. Okay, so all of these are different elements that I can just move around like this. Oh, this heart is a separate background. Okay. Well, this is awfully cool. I can see myself using this a great deal. Like the UI here. Change product type, create a new project, open an existing document, save the active document, print the active document, import a new graphic into document, insert a text object, insert a graphics object, insert print artist CD graphics. Does that mean it pulls like pre-baked graphics or like pre-made graphics directly from the disk? Insert print artist CD graphic heart. Oh, okay. The no symbol. First place. 3D designs. 4th of July. It's not loading them. Maybe I moved too fast. Who knows when the last time this was ever used was. Let me just take a look at the files real quick while I wait for that to load. Manual. Oh, this is the Acrobat installer. Okay. It would probably install a really old version so that I wouldn't have to deal with the modern crap on something that honestly is still very old by comparison. 4th of July. Aardvarks. Okay, so there's so many files that it's honestly having a hard time. Telephones keys. Yeah. Some of these do not want to load. I guess perhaps because they're too complicated or too large. This is interesting. Okay. Let me hit cancel here. I'm going to not save. Press quit. Fascinating. This program might require the frick. This program did not run correctly. This program works correctly. I'm fine. Alright, well that's cool. It's good to know that that still works too. What was the other one? Did I miss one? I have a feeling. No, well, I still got a pile here. So let's look at this Encyclopedia Britannica thing. Came in this little, like, paper sleeve of some kind, so I have to get it out funny. Encyclopedia. Ooh, almost slipped out of my hand. Let's get this in here. Oh. Stay, please. This is honestly a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. It's not every day you get to just... I feel like I'm exploring. Like I'm being a internet archaeologist, but it's not on the internet even. Run auto bcd.exe. Yes. Let me take a look at the files while I observe that the wizard... Here's an install file. Here's an install, like, protocol, I assume. There's a README file in Word document and in README. Does this actually open Microsoft Word? Oh. Can I not... I don't want to activate this. So it's on a read-only thing. Okay. Cool. These are system files. Cabinet file. Nice. Never seen this icon before. That's sick. Britannica, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Windows 95, 98, 2000, ME, or XP. Well, that's actually interesting. I've got an XP computer. Or Windows NT 4.0. Pentium 166 megahertz or faster. 233 megahertz recommended. 128 megabytes of RAM minimum. 100 megabytes of hard disk space. Well, I've got over 100 gigabytes, so how about that? CD-ROM, 800 by 600 resolution, 16-bit color. I got a mouse. I do have a sound card and speaker, but it's an internal speaker. I could get my other speakers, but I don't have space on my desk right now. Printer and internet access recommended. You're not going to get that, though. Type your name below. You must also type the 12-digit product serial number found on the back of your CD jewel case. Jewel case? This is a paper case. A sleeve. There's no product key on this thing. Oh, wait, there is a serial number. Well, if any of you want to use this, if you ever found yourself in a position where you had a disc but not the case, you can use this. I don't know what name I would put in. I guess I can just put in whatever. And I can just put the... guess I can just put this in. Quick time for Java support. Oh no. Jeez, I don't know how it's gonna manage to do all this. I guess this is what I get for having a computer that's basically an experiment lab of sorts. QuickTime 5? I haven't used this since, like, my dad installed it because it was the only program that he thought would run an MOV file, like, ages and ages ago. Also, this is Java 2 runtime environment. I don't know what version we're on now, but that is really old. Sure, install Netscape 6. I don't know what that is, but it's probably antiquated and honestly not even in use anymore. Welcome to QuickTime 5. QuickTime 5 enables a computer to handle video, graphics, music, sound, sprites, text, VR panoramas, animation, and content streamed over the internet. Oh. This sounds like a proto-VLC. I don't know if that's a very accurate description of it because I really don't know too much about it. I used QuickTime for MOV files that I would record off of a camera. Like when I used to do 3D animation classes, I would animate a reference video that I recorded of myself in my backyard, and the files were natively in MOV, so Dad loaded them in QuickTime because Windows Media Player for some reason didn't like them. And he never converted them to like MP4s or anything. Sure, install QuickTime. Why not? I don't... As long as it doesn't take too long. It's getting late. I have 2 more programs to go through, and then I'm basically done. So... Welcome to QuickTime Setup Assistant. This is another... Holy crap. QuickTime will choose among multiple versions of internet media based on the connection speed you specify. Okay. 28.8, 33.6 kilobits per second modem. I'm assuming that's kilobits because it's a lowercase b. 56 modem. 112. Dual ISDN DSL. 256 DSL cable, 384 DSL cable, 512, 768, 1 megabit per second cable, 1.5 T1 intranet LAN or intranet LAN. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what to do. I think I use intranet? MIME? Not gonna lie. Why not just install everything? Just select all options. That would be kind of funny. You can associate multimedia file types with QuickTime viewers. Okay. I don't think this would work, but let's just enable everything. Let's launch it and open the README. Just because. Oh, we're still on the Britannica installer. I forgot. That was all just to get the Britannica thing functional. So if I minimize it, here's the README for QuickTime 5. How old is this? Windows 95, 98, Millennium Edition, NT in 2000. Requires an Intel Pentium of some kind. Color scheme is changed back to Windows 7 Basic. A running program isn't compatible with certain visual elements of Windows. Oh, it disabled Arrow because the program doesn't recognize it. Oh dear. Okay, well this thing seems to be fine. Later. Oh, can I not? Oh. Can I expand the player? Holy cow. These are channels. What a robust Disney logo up here. Warner Brothers, BBC, ABC, ESPN. What? Even... So this is a media player that also... This seems like a proto VLC, if I'm being real with you. But this wasn't this an Apple program? Apple.com/trailers. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of sick, though. Let's reopen this program. Let's do complete. And program folders ready preference. Sure. Why not? Shoot, man. I need to do the dishes. Upgrade now. I don't think I need to be honest, boss. I don't think an upgrade's going to benefit me. OALPS.mov. QuickTime component files. .mov. Yeah. Okay. So that is more familiar. Honestly, because of all that, I still have the muscle memory in my head, more or less, that MOV files are going to open in QuickTime. And other files will open in like Windows Media Player or like VLC, because now I use VLC. But now everything loads in VLC because it's like the best decoder program ever, essentially. Which is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. I just find it really funny that it disabled Arrow for a second. Oh, QuickTime is here now. Why is Discord's logo gone? I've screwed up Discord. Not that it matters. I honestly should uninstall that from this computer because this computer should not have Discord on it. I would do that simultaneously, but I don't think this computer has the hardware to run that many tasks at once. Which is honestly fair because I don't know why I would expect it to be perfectly honest. This is fascinating. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. The only two programs we have left to examine are the Windows Office Pro and Bookshelf installation disk, and then the Microsoft PictureIt program. File copy complete. Updating profile. Setting access privileges. Finish. Holy crap, why is the README freaking out with its characters? I guess this is intended to be viewed differently through a program that actually decodes whatever magical code the WordPad is essentially reinterpreting into symbols. Britannica Ready Reference is now a program installed on my computer, and it is now punted back to Windows 7 basic graphics. Ugh. Remind me later. I love how much remind me later there is. Oh, so this thing lights up with anything I'm hovering over. That's cool. Map gallery, video gallery. Let's go to video gallery. Use the outline on the left to browse the video gallery. Click on a subject area that interests you to see a list of available videos. To play a video, just click on the title you would like to view. 20th century history, European capitals, geography, industry, wildlife. Let's see, what interests me the most right now? What do we got? Apollo moon landing and the Holocaust, invasion of Poland, Spanish Civil War, the Great Depression, Berlin Wall. Let's do the Apollo moon landing. That sounds sick.
Astronauts Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin.
I can't expand the video player. This is obviously intended to be viewed on a monitor that's like way smaller.
Next stop.
Duh, because this is compatible with as far back as 95, so. Runs really smooth though. Let's do, what do we got? Let's do Rome for European capitals. This is really responsive. I like this. Let's go to maps. What do we got for maps? Where's the United States? Give me the United States in North America. Oh, it's sorted by continent. Asia and Russia. Where the frick is North America? North America. Here, I way overpassed it. My gosh. United States. Oh. That's a tiny map. Go to article. Holy cow. It's got a summary of the whole history of the country, all the way up to 1999. Copyright 2001. Take a picture. Print this page. Okay, now it's reset back to the arrow theme. Cool. That's honestly, you know what? That's really cool to have an Encyclopedia Britannica basically installed on your computer if you didn't want to go to a library and read a massive book, I suppose. Let's do Microsoft PictureIt first. This is the one that also has that second disc on the back. Why is this not coming out? I don't want to break this. Okay, version 2.0. So, run autorun.exe, I suppose. This will install the program. Starting PictureIt 2.0 setup. Please wait. Is this going to be compatible with the Windows Arrow theme? Somehow I doubt it. Continue installation program. Lawrence, organization, your mom. I'm so immature. It's gonna actually name files based on that, isn't it? Or folders at least. Install PictureIt. Click this button. Oh, that's a button! Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I agree to whatever that said because I just want to get to the actual program. And I think I just told it to put a shortcut on the desktop, so that should show up soon, hopefully. Make good pictures, great pictures. Improve your pictures in a snap with PictureIt Smart Tasks. Oh, shoot, I have to read faster. Great projects for all occasions. Have fun creating picture collages, calendars, greeting cards, certificates, flyers, magazine covers. Frick! Pictures for dazzling publications. The combined power of Microsoft publisher wizards make it easy to anyone create fun. Holy cow, I suck at it. I'm so tired. This is really fun, honestly. I'm having way more fun doing this than anything else I've done on a computer. Oh, Microsoft PictureIt Online! Oh my gosh, the World Wide Web! Dude, what a different world. This is like digging up artifacts from a completely different civilization. The internet was viewed as something so much more or different. First portion is complete. But great. Does that screw me? Starting Microsoft Media Manager 1.5 setup. You didn't tell me there was going to be a media setup. But hey, I got a shortcut now. Restart Windows, including MS-DOS sessions. Sure. Why not? Let's restart the computer. Thank goodness I have an internal speaker on this computer. Otherwise, I would be honestly missing out on a big part of the experience. Because I don't have speaker space on this table, and my headphones are plugged into the Windows 10 computer. All right. What's the big idea? So is it gonna automatically start once it's all set up here, or do I have to open PictureIt 2.0? Yo. Creating your own collage. With PictureIt, you can combine objects like these. Your photo. We're having a party. Text that you design. Picture art that's included in your PictureIt package. Add special effects and trimmings, and then share your picture with family and friends. 1 out of 15! 2 out of 15. Getting your photo into PictureIt. First scan your photo into PictureIt or download it from your digital camera. Or you can ask your photo retailer for a CD-ROM containing your picture files. Oh yeah, because you could, depending on what kind of camera you had, I suppose, huh? You would have to get them essentially digitally converted. I guess if you were one of those weird modern kids that had a camera with a big fat card. Because I don't know if this is when SD cards were standardized in cameras yet. Oh, I see. This is where I'm at right now in all the dialogue options. Touch-ups. Correct some common photo problems before adding your photo to a collage. You may want to correct the color tint, fix red eye, adjust the brightness and contrast. Starting the collage wizard, PictureIt wizards on the projects tab lead you step by step through the process of creating your project. Once you're done, you can use the tools on the workbench tab to add color and excitement to your collage. Oh my gosh! This is amazing! Hang on, you know what? I'm gonna zoom in a bit more for you guys. I don't think you understand how sick this is, man. Cutting out part of your photo. Make a cutout of the part of the photo you'll include in your collage and discard the rest. You can also change a cutout, its color for example, and leave it in the original picture. Short movie on the next screen will show you how to make a cutout. You can add the whole picture. Oh my gosh. So this is the back button. This will take you all the way back to the beginning, and this, I assume, skips the whole tutorial? Well, show me the video, man! Cannot find the movie. Please insert the Microsoft PictureIt CD in... It is in the CD drive, bro.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm using PictureIt to make a collage for the party invitation. I only want to use part of
It's audio only. Oh, dear.
this photo. Mike's... Get your edge between the two lines and then click.
This.
But, wait, so... Wait, hang on. So if I take the disc out, it'll work without the disc. And if I put it back in, maybe back it up, wait a bit for the disc to actually read. Wait, access is denied? PictureIt cannot start? What do you mean? I've been starting it right here. I'm good. I'm really okay. Is this why there's like... With this isn't the one that says disc 1. I can totally keep going. Ugh, fine. Resizing and moving the cutout. The video will show you how, or the movie will show you how. It doesn't find it. I could probably find it in the files of the CD itself, if I really had to. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. Surely it's like just an AVI of some kind. Oh, these are font files. Nice. Media Manager. Surely. No. Come on, I want to see the videos. Find me the videos. I want to know where they are. I have to see this absolute cinema. UAE files. Oh, video clip. Please let this work. This is 240p.
You wanted a different
5 frames a
Let's surprise
second.
him with a new color. Yeah, we'll wait until dark and then... No, we can use PictureIt to...
What? This is supposed to be a video clip, but there's no video. That's a little strange. Picture art, cutout, or background. Adding text and more pictures. Oh, okay. I get it. Windows cannot check for updates? Yeah, it shouldn't. Video. Okay. Sorry, I'm essentially just skipping through this now so I can sort of get on with it. Our final movie will show you some of our great text effects. I'm sure it could if I could find it. If the movie had video, which it somehow doesn't. Now you're ready to print or email your creation to share it with friends and family. Wow. Look at that, guys. You can send an email. Mike's party invitation, October 1997. Holy cow, man. This kid's old enough to be my uncle. Wait, is that true? Yeah, I think so. This kid's old enough to be my uncle. Man, I mean, this guy's got to be, what, 6 or 7 years old in 1997? So, yeah, I've got uncles born in 1990. Around there. I've got uncles and aunts that are younger than that. Enjoy! Okay. Yes, I would like to exit the introduction. Okay, so that's the introduction. Access is denied. Needs 30 megabytes of space. I have space. What, you want me to delete my recycle bin? I'll delete my recycle bin. What? Okay, that's just silly. I wanted to actually use this program. The introduction makes it look sick. I'm sure there's a way I can fix that, to be honest. But, not right now. Oh, right. There's another disc in here I have to check. Get it out here. What is this? Print Shop Deluxe. Version 10. I can't stabilize it in the camera view. I'm going to try to go quickly because my wife is coming home and I'm going to need to stop pretty soon so that I can help her out with a couple things before we go to bed. This is super fun. Oh. Well, I already have File Explorer open, so... Diag? That's a file I can't read. Is this supposed to run something? 'Cause... Okay, well, I can't do anything with that right now. Maybe that's supposed to be for... I don't know how that would work then. I don't know. A shame. Anyways, we've got one more disc, which is installation disc, disc 1, which implies the existence of disc 2, which I do not have. So I better not need it. This is Microsoft Office Professional and Bookshelf. Now with Microsoft money. Whatever the heck that is. Yeah, I don't have a second disc. Let me zoom out again so that you guys can actually see the monitor. In fact, let me zoom out all the way so you guys can see the... Off-P money _1. Sure. Ooh, look at that. Look at these clouds. Dude. I'm telling you, technology... What do the kids say today? Technology used to have aura. Now it doesn't. This has aura, alright? If you disagree, you are wrong. Objectively. Fundamentally. God doesn't agree with you. Browse CD contents, getting results, or install... let me browse the CD contents first. Oh, well, I can't do anything with this, I'm afraid. Unless... Oh, there we go. All the icons showed up. Goodness. Booked 95? BS readme. Excel... Oh, these are the programs... These are the files required for Excel to function. Do we get WinWord? We do. We get WinWord. We get WinWord! Alright. The problem is that I don't want to accidentally override any version of Microsoft Office that's already on here. I don't know if it'll install Microsoft Office independently. Because, like, if it detects that there's another version on here... Oh my gosh, it auto-filled my organization. Sure. It needs a product ID. Can I just hit all zeros? Oh my gosh, all zeros worked. Holy crap, it actually worked. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. Can I do, let's do custom and select all and continue? I hope this doesn't override anything. I also hope I won't need disc 2 for anything at all, because I would be a little worried if I did, because I don't have it, and there would be an incomplete structuring, I would imagine. Anyways. Water's probably all done heating up, and I should get to dishes after this, because this is the last disc that I have to examine, essentially. Yeah. I don't know. This has been a lot of fun, because it's, I think what this triggers in my brain is the kind of thing that I always want, which is, like, the adventure and the exploration of things I don't fully understand, and especially from a different time period. Because, like, you don't get to explore the world anymore. It's all been mapped out, and the ocean is way too treacherous. Right? So, digital stuff has really always been my jam. Because there's always cool things to do. And I was always told that technology was, like, this really awesome thing, because when my dad was growing up and stuff, this sort of stuff was, like, developing, and it was awesome. And my parents got to experience, you know, everything that I now take for granted, like, developing in real time. And you don't get that anymore. You really don't. And anytime you do, it's co-opted by a lot of stupid or bad people, and they essentially take over things that you would otherwise be interested in if they weren't the ones in charge, you know? And just seeing stuff like this, it just reminds me of what people really used to think of a computer as, even think of the internet as. And it's something that it triggers, what is it called again? Amanoia? That nostalgia for a time you haven't lived, that very particular subset. There's a word for it. And, trigger the screensaver. It triggers that feeling in me. And I really do want whatever it is that, I want to be able to provide something like that to my kids, you know, because I look at the way things are going just in general, and I want to have nothing to do with it. And I don't want them to have anything to do with it, because as far as I'm concerned, especially the internet itself, it's a miserable place for kids nowadays. It's hell. Right? They're encouraged to, like, plug into their phones and be zapped. Their brains are, like, totally zapped now. And I'm not interested in providing that experience to them. I want them to understand what a computer's purpose used to be and what it essentially should be. And if it can't be that, then there's no point in really functioning with it, right? And of course the world, an error has occurred at changing workgroup database. Setup couldn't create a system.mdw file. Another setup is completed. After setup is completed, reboot your computer. Run workgroup administrator. Oh. Is that bad? Is that because I'm not connected to the internet? Window Office Professional 95 setup was completed successfully. Setup could not remove the file offsetup.ttf. Ignore. Okay. So, do I go... Oh, wait, here's MechWarrior 2. Oh, silly me. Oh! These are all my new programs. Well, there's a lot of new programs in here. Holy cow. I gotta explore all this. Microsoft Access, Microsoft Binder, Excel, PictureIt 2.0, PowerPoint, Schedule Plus, Word, New Office Document, or Open Office Document. Well, let's do Word, because that's the one I can... The Windows registration database file is not valid. You can correct it with Word's setup program. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Answer Wizard. What's new in Microsoft Word 95? Man. Stop showing up. Yeah, I'm here. Lightning McQueen. Ciao. 1. Click the right mouse button on the red wavy underlined words to correct them. No suggestions. Okay. Welcome to the Tip Wizard toolbar. When the light bulb turns yellow, it means that Word has a tip for you. Press show me for more info. Why is this so cool to me, dude? This is so cool. I tell you what, though, this entire interface has more soul than anything Microsoft Word is nowadays. Can I save? I can save as My Documents, Lightning McQueen. Sure. Oh my gosh, and it's saved. FFF. Save. FFFF. Save. Close. Find the document. Shortcut to Northwind? I don't think that's... The command cannot be performed because the dialog box is open. Well, I just created this. What are you talking about? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. I understand. It automatically punted into the newest version of Office that's on here, which is Office 2003. I get it. Okay. Well, does this still work? Seems to. It's not going to punish me for closing out of it or anything. Open with other programs. Okay, well, I don't want those programs. Wait, so if I go to programs and I go back to Microsoft Word, can I still hit open Lightning McQueen? Oh! Okay. So it's just going to automatically always refer me back to the newest version of Word, but I still have this version of Word and I can use it. And I assume that that's the same for all of these other programs if I had files like Excel files that I wanted to use in this program if I ever wanted to. Okay. Getting results. I don't know what this would do. Oh, right. Windows Help and Support. Browse CD Contents just opens this. Cool. So this will run independent of the disk now, right? Because, I mean, it should, right? Oh, crap. Word. This copy of Microsoft Word is licensed to Lawrence, your mom. Windows 95 version 7. 7.0. Okay, so yeah, this will work. This will work. This is fine. What kind of fonts do we have in here? Not too many. Okay. Okay, cool. So, I guess the one other thing I want to do is to, unironically, like, try MechWarrior 2 again and see what that program actually does. Because hang on, let me make sure that the computer reads the program first. Because I want to see what that does. I wasn't paying attention. I should have looked at the start menu earlier, honestly. I don't need that open. Let me open MechWarrior 2. What the frick, man? Why doesn't it want to work? Oh, this is the actual program that's supposed to run the game. Sierra, what are you doing? Oh, this is for print artist. I'm stupid. MechWarrior 2. Is it because NetMech doesn't want to work? NetMech has not been installed. Well, I did say to install it. That's not my fault. Huh. Alright, well, I'll figure out how to fix that later. Anyways, this is my, my digital archaeology, essentially. And I have had more fun doing this, unironically, than, like, anything else that I've really done recently in regards to technology. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys like this and if you want to see more of it, because I'm sure always be going to thrift stores and looking at old discs and stuff. I buy books there too. I bought a book on how to use Windows XP because I have a computer, an XP computer that was given to me. It would honestly be really cool to try to repurpose these programs and maybe even see how to actually use them if I ever, wanted to do what they do, right, or what they're supposed to do. And it's a blast using Windows 7, of course. It should have all the programs from Ultimate, but it doesn't because for some reason the games... There's no disk in the drive. Oh, right. Yeah, duh. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I've got. See you later.